Oh my goodness gracious. You scared the jeepers out of me. It is so great to see you, though. Hello, everybody. I love to see those smiling names and faces. What are y'all doing here? Don't you know? Superman's tonight, dudes. Don't worry. If y'all want to pause the stream, go see Superman. We'll wait here. Don't worry. We'll wait.
Super dog.
Just joking. We can't wait. But you can come back anytime and watch the stream if you happen to be out and about. I know Gary likes her movie Fridays. But it is so good to see Scott. I see Steven. I see Joe. I see Mac. Hello, everybody. And in case you are wondering, yes, the Superman movie is phenomenal. Who normally likes to give me spoilers on this? It's not John Potton, is it? Oh, and Scott. Dude, everybody, guys, I would love to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions when you do go see the movie. This is a spoiler-free stream, everybody. I'm not going to say nothing because obviously not everybody has seen it, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And please tell me when you do see it and what your thoughts are, because I've just been dying to talk about it with folks. Ghost Cards, it's so kind of you to say, sir. Thank you very much. Well, there is no better time to be joining us because this is our Beach Blast, our official summer stream. We're going to be breaking off all of our monthly collectibles, some new ones that hopefully you haven't seen before. But before we do just that, I do want to take a minute to mention our sponsors, our good friends that are making this stream possible today. Of course, I'm talking about our friends at Sidekick Supplies. Thank you very much, Jay. Sidekick makes these really nifty gadgets and gizmos that go inside your short box, long box, or other corrugated cardboard storage apparatus. And I got to tell you, I actually took this for my personal long box, and you don't realize how much of a good job they're doing until you take them away. My comics were standing up straight up, and I had to kind of wiggle it out, and boom. So don't do what I did. Get yourself a Sidekick. Keep your comics, thank you, straight and at attention. And speaking of comic books, if you've ever looked at the back of ours, you're going to know Revival Comics. Of course, I'm talking about Dave Sweet up there in the Michigan state where Di was just at over last weekend.
Nice.
Dave Sweet and the Revival Comics, they are facilitators for our CGC at different comic conventions, specifically our VIP event. And of course, speaking of CGC, another fantastic sponsor that's part of our stream. If you're ever looking to get your collectibles sealed, graded, and preserved for future generations, look no further. CGC is the cream of the crop, ladies and gentlemen. You can get your comic books, magazines, video games, trading cards, you name it, sealed and preserved and ready to either hold on to or flip and sell. Make sure you stick around until the end of the stream because we do have some prizes to give away. Last month, or actually I guess a couple months ago, last season, we'll say, back yonder in spring, we had an Easter egg competition, a bit of an ongoing campaign throughout the season. And depending on where you landed with that contest, you could have been entered in to win this exclusive one-of-one golden showcase by Elias Chad Zudis. So stick around because if you are eligible to win that one-of-one golden showcase, we will have a final race at the end of the stream where one of you will be going home with that fantastic golden showcase. Now, if you aren't eligible, don't worry because we are giving away some other prizes. If you purchase anything during the stream this evening, you're going to be getting a passport sticker for your VCon and convention passport sticker book. You will also be entered into a competition, a drawing, a race, if you will, to win this exclusive ancient San Diego Comic-Con Mike Chrome medal. Back in the Zenbox days, if you can see that title treatment. Thank you very much, Christopher Cote. I think that's everything I've got to say. Stick around until the end of the stream. We're going to be giving away some awesome prizes. Stick around during the entire stream because we're going to be doing some fantastic sales. And Jason, if you're ready on over there, I'm going to throw it over to you.
I'm ready, sir.
So testing. Are we good? 100%? All right. So as Noah mentioned, we did some rearranging. So I don't think we should pan though, dude. I think panning could be bad.
Yeah, let's keep it for.
If
they come to the VIP event, we'll give them a tour in person.
That's true. All right. So like Noah mentioned or whatever, if you come to the VIP event in September in Philly, we'll give you a tour. I can tell you right now, this room has been opened up vastly. Noah, Alex, Tara did a fantastic job. Am I giving credit to everybody that participated, Noah?
I think Tara, Alex, Sam, myself.
Oh, and Sam too. Okay, right. So it opens up the room drastically. The table used to be literally almost kind of taking up 1/3 of the room. Now we have a huge opening to the room. Di is much closer. We got to welcome back Di. Di, it's been a hiatus, dude.
It's been a little while.
All right, well, you got to throw your camera on. All right, dude. You know the people want to see you. First and foremost, you're not just a sidekick over there. Are you cameraed? What are you doing over there? Yo? Do you know? Does she know? Can she camera?
You can click it on your.
Oh.
Hold on, let me see.
Get your stuff together over
Give me
there.
a second. This is new for me.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, there's Di.
We're
Rocking out her lifeguard bucket hat. So, Di, first and foremost, how was your vacation? Was this was a vacation of vacations, right?
Yeah, it's my mini vacation. Oh, here's my.
Did you take the kids with you too, or this was just you and the chief?
No, everybody came. It was a family.
All right, good stuff. All right, and this was the Shenandoah.
No, Michigan. We went to Michigan.
Oh, Michigan troops.
You know my cousins. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
Mary, Mike. Yeah,
I've met Mary. I've met Mike.
Rob and
I think
Teresa.
I met your aunt one
My
time.
Aunt Marilyn. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, way back when. All right, good stuff.
Good
So we'll be
times.
talking a little bit about some July 4th stuff. That was the vacation that I was on.
Yes.
We'll be talking about. I don't want to talk about Superman, dude. I haven't seen it.
That's fine. I don't want to talk about it. I've been talking about it all day.
Okay. I'm looking forward to
I
seeing
like the
Superman.
old Supermans. Christopher Reeves. It's hard
I-
for me to like any other Superman.
The other thing too, Di. So Noah's really high on the movie, so I'm not going to take
Did you
away
see it,
from
Noah?
I
Noah's
did.
It was
and said
good.
it was fantastic, right?
Phenomenal. Favorite
I mean, I
superhero
don't-
movie.
Really?
But did you like?
That's a
the
bold
old
statement,
ones?
sir.
I know it is.
Now, granted, I'm riding high, but
It's an
yeah.
extremely bold statement, sir.
Huh.
Over Batman, Heath Ledger, Dark Knight.
Dude, arguably, Batman: The Dark Knight is
Yeah,
a better movie, like cinematically, like the way it's directed and written. But
Okay.
In terms of just superhero movies, I felt like I was reading a comic book.
So who is the director on the new Superman?
James Gunn.
James, I do like James Gunn.
He's done the Suicide Squad,
Right,
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes,
movies.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like how he does
Love
those.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't say I'm a Suicide Squad guy. No, that would be a
No.
huge no for me. But dude, to say it's the great that's a bold statement, sir. Because I can name 4 or 5 movies to me that are really, really good. I mean, there's you can go Avengers Endgame or Avengers the other one, the one precedes Endgame. Those are both phenomenal. I gotta say, Man of Steel, just like you're thinking earlier, Superman's. So Man of Steel with Henry Cavill, I really dig because I love the villain. I think the guy that plays Zod is awesome. I think he's phenomenal as a villain. We talked about this Noah before in our travels. I really dig him. I can't say I'm a huge Kevin Costner guy, although Kevin Costner I thought was really good in it. I think the woman that plays his mom, she's phenomenal. What's her name? She's really good in Man of Steel. Oh God, I can't think of her name. Anyway, I'm sure you guys will get it. You'll pop on and let me know. We can talk about that, dude. If you guys want to start posting, what is your favorite superhero movie? I would say mine by far and away is definitely Heath Ledger, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
What
was
would you go with,
awesome.
Di?
I love the Dark Knight.
You'd go with Dark
too.
Knight also? It's
Love
tough to
the
top
Dark Knight.
Ledger. And the other thing I thought was so great about the Christopher Nolan series is when you watch Jack Nicholson play the Joker and all those Prince songs and Michael Keaton play Batman, you were like, nothing can top this. This is so unbelievably great. But then Ledger's performance as the Joker,
Yeah, it was.
I want to say it blows him
crazy good.
away. It blows it
Yeah.
away. It's not even close.
Mm-mm.
No, yeah, it's so good. Liam Neeson in the very first one. If you're going as far as a trilogy goes, then definitely the Batman trilogy is easily my favorite. With the Joker one being the Guardians one. Korea, I can't disagree with that. Guardians one is really, really good.
Yeah, I love
Guardians
that
one kind of
too.
it
I
catches
love
you
it.
so off guard. Guardians,
Yes.
because you're a lot of people didn't read Guardians of the Galaxy, and then the casting for the voices, and then you get the guy that plays Drax, the really big, he's phenomenal. I mean, the whole cast is phenomenal in Guardians. I'm a big fan of what is his name, Michael Rooker, who plays the guy who whistles and the arrow comes chasing him.
Yeah.
I love him. I'm a big fan of
I
Michael.
cried when he
I
died in that
know.
one. Oh
I
my
know.
God, I was bawling.
Definitely, dude. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, whatever, we know Michael Rooker actually, having met him at conventions. Amy, who was our former sales manager, marketing manager, was one time trapped in an elevator with Michael Rooker, and they were going down an elevator, not trapped, but you know what I mean, just taking the elevator together. And she was like, "Oh my God, Michael, I'm a huge fan of Walking Dead, blah, 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 blah." I think she got a cell phone at that point. And next thing you know, like we were, because we were doing a lot of Wizard World shows back then. So the stars of The Walking Dead were always at those shows. So we were crossing with, Rooker and some of the other cast members in here and there and so forth. But we always found Rooker to be awesome. I got a picture of Michael Rooker and I actually giving the finger to whoever was taking the picture of us way back when. I'll have to show that at some point. David Bautista, yes, 100%. Sean, big fan of David Bautista. I'm a big fan of his he's in the Dune movies too. He's phenomenal in the first two Dune movies. Yondu, yes. Thanks so much. Rooker plays in those movies. But yeah, if you guys want to let me know what's your favorite superhero movie, you can kind of go off the cuff, whatever you want to do. You can go to an animation, something if you want to go to that. Let us know, whatever. Throw it in the comments or whatever, and I'll see if I can get to it. All right, let's get to some stuff. Di, you ready to rock and roll?
Ready?
Dude, first of all, I got to give some huge kudos to Noah, real quick. Noah, dude, this setup, dude.
I got it's all
right?
of your noisemakers.
So, have
It
you ever
is
seen
perfect, actually.
what's the one with the horse?
Oh yeah, the one
Where
movie with
William
the horse.
Macy, Seabiscuit.
Okay.
Okay, so William Macy plays TikTok McLaughlin, and he does that or whatever. He does that. I have to figure out how to play that on this.
Close.
That's close.
Yeah,
you know what? I'll go with
close.
that. Whatever that was, I'm going with that whenever we do the race.
Very
Oh, there's
close.
Jen. Jen, what's up? What's going on? So those of you that are not aware, Jen Leonard is a phenomenal cover artist. I got to do Lego Batman. Jen, I can't say I've ever seen Lego Batman.
Dude,
what do you got, Noah?
You would love Lego.
I would love Lego Batman. It's
great.
funny.
It's funny.
So what's great
It's
to
funny.
me is every time I look up
It's
jokes
great.
on the Dallas Cowboys, there's Lego Batman doing his laugh, at the end of the skit. And I send them to Antonio Borrego, because Antonio sends me like tons and tons of videos. Anyway, good stuff. Jen, thanks so much for joining us. Hope you had a fantastic 4th. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. I can tell you right now, Jen, your new cover on the Grim Fairy Tale swimsuit, the cover D, oh my goodness. All right, giddy up. All right, big fan. All right, without further ado, let's rock out some stuff, Di. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man, we're like 15 minutes in. We haven't even done a thing. All right, let's rock it out, dude. It's a Friday night. Pack number 1, dude. First of all, pack number 1 is $75. What? All right, dude. 4 books, $75. First and foremost, I don't think I've ever seen that Sonya. Holy guacamole. Is that a, what? Oh, all right. I'm loving this. Di, put me down for 2 pack ones. All right. So the pack number 1, we're going to break out 3 of these books individually. But the one book that you can see on the far right will be pack only. So first and foremost, we want to talk about the, I'm sorry, no, I'm kind of jumping around here. The Sonya Modis is in pack 1. We'll break that out in a bit. That is our new VCon cover for the month of July. That is a cover by Sonya. The other thing I wanted to talk about real fast before we get into the rest of the pack 1 is we are doing the May-June Paul Green Collectors Club books tonight. So we were a little bit delayed on that book. I had a couple of people asking me about that. Warner, thanks so much for bringing it to my attention. We are late, obviously by a month because we're into July now. So we were late on that Collectors Club book. For those of you that are looking to grab that book, you can grab it here in the stream. And then I also believe there is a flash sale going on right now on the web store if you want to jump on those there. It's the same price that we're going to sell it for right here. You might as well stay with us. All right, so again, pack number 1, it also has the Pop Culture Pinup by Elias Chadudas, my Greek brother from another. So this is a conversation I got to tell you about, Di. I called up Silver Moon Comics they're up in the Boston area, okay?
Salem?
What's that? Yes, they're in Salem, right. So, oh my God, I can't remember the lady's name.
Leslie?
It is, you talked to her.
No.
You didn't talk to her.
No, in your email to me, you had her name.
Okay. All right. So I had a conversation with Leslie, dude. So first of all, Leslie has all kinds of Elias Chadzuda stuff in her store. Okay. We're going to be doing a store stream with them, Noah. All right. Mark it down in the future. All right. So Leslie, who is the adopted mother of Elias. And I was like, you know what that means, Leslie? That means you're my mom too. Because Elias is my Greek brother from another mother.
Yes.
Exactly. So I was happy to meet my new stepmother or whatever it is, half mother or whatever it is, however you want to term that or whatever, is Leslie up at Silver Moon. If you're in the area up in Salem,
That is.
and what are they, New Hampshire? Or they're
I thought
Maine?
Salem, Mass.
Mass. I think Salem, Mass. I think you're right. So they're like literally only an hour away from where Elias is. Anyway, they sell all kinds of Elias stuff. Give them a call, shoot them a Facebook message or whatever you want to see their stuff. We're definitely going to give you a live look into their store. I'm thinking probably September, maybe October. We'll figure it out. It's going to happen. All right. So again, that is Elias Chadzudis, the pop culture. And then we've got a new category this year, which is the Pirate Princess. Do we know what the Pirate Princess is kind of replacing?
That's replacing the leather lace and latex.
Ooh, all right. So we postponed or stopped the leather lace latex series? Yes. Is that what you're telling me?
So
okay.
Leather lace went from January until June, and now Pirate Princess.
Okay, so go ahead and leave those covers up for a second. Leave up those leather and lace. So if any of you guys are interested in older leather and lace latex covers, email myself or email vcons@Zenescope, and we'll get those added on to your order, and we'll get them added on for whatever the stream price was. I'm thinking it was like 20, 25 bucks, whatever it was. We'll get them added onto your order or whatever. So if you're interested in any of those older Sonia Modest leather and lace. All right, let's go back to the new category, dude, which is Pirate Princess. Oh my. All right. So this is also what? That's also Sonia? Oh, this is Cedric.
Yeah.
Oh my. All right. So Cedric Poulat, who is literally one of our hottest cover artists for 2025, has been knocking it out the box. I gotta say every cover artist we have just knocked it out the box. But anyway, but my point being, Cedric is definitely one of our hotter cover artists this year. So you're getting those 3 books that you see there, and then the only way to get that pack only book are David 100%, dude. The only way to get that Collectors Club from 2023 Paul Green is by buying it in the pack. You may have gotten it back in 2023, so maybe you're waiting for the individuals to go. Sonia and Coco for the win. Gary, what's going on? I got to say a huge happy birthday to whom die?
Stephen Brentlinger.
David Brentlinger. Stephen Brentlinger. All right, I'm brutalizing your name already, Stephen. Not only did I call you Brett, but I think I don't know, I brutalized your last name too as well. So a huge happy birthday to him. I want to say a huge happy birthday to +1's husband or +1's wife. Tammy Morris Gaffney. +1's husband. Tammy Morris Gaffney. Tammy Morris Gaffney. Want to say a huge happy birthday to her too as well. I know she went out with +1. He actually took her out for her birthday. We were having a conversation on Facebook. Huge fan of Tammy. Huge fan of +1. And I refuse to call him by his first name. All right. But anyway, huge happy birthdays to those guys. We got some birthdays coming up.
Tammy?
What do you got? Is that? I don't know.
That's Tammy.
+1 is shocked he has a husband. Look, dude. I don't. That's Trey right there. Yeah. It was your birthday yesterday, Trey. Happy birthday, dude. It's good to see you, dude. Thanks so much for letting us know too, as well. Wayne, we got you covered for that. Vicente, you know I'll brutalize your last name. I can't do that, dude. Vicente, I hope you got your Eagle gear on, dude. Eagles are going right back to the bowl, brother. All right. So again, happy birthday to all. That is the pack 1. If you're interested in pack 1, put it down in the notes. $75. Steal of steals. Steal. But this one on the end right here, it doesn't. I'll go over there. I'll go over there for steal. All right. So anyway, that's pack number 1. Looks like Die's ready to rock and roll. Right. Let's move on. Let's rock, dude. All right. Let's go to pack number 2. Pack number 2 is going to be some Z-rated stuff, dude. All right. Z-rated stuff. You're going to get the Z-rated Sonia Modest. You're going to get the Z-rated Elias Chadzudis. You get the Z-rated Poulat. What? All right. So Cedric, giddy up. All right. And then also Noah has thrown in an oldie but a goodie, a Keith Garvey. That was our night version of our San Diego Comic-Con Xmas in July prize. I don't believe that's a book that was on the web store. I'm next to positive that was a book. If you emailed me, you could have gotten that book added to your order last stream that we did. But not a lot of people emailed me. So again, a way to grab this book. It's a $100 book for just $325 for all 4 of those bad boys, basically averaging out to like 60, 65 bucks, 70 some odd bucks or whatever, a book or per book. And again, pack only on that Keith Garvey that you see at the end there. If you're interested in pack number 2, put it down in the notes. We got you covered. I was never born cold. Scott, dude. So Scott texted me. You know what? Scott and I were texting each other last night. I think I almost talked him back into the harem, dude.
Oh my
It was
God.
close, dude. All right, Scott. I know it wasn't close for you. It was close for me though. Scott was showing me pictures of a little something or whatever. I don't want to reveal what it is, but it's got our images on there. So your hubby would have to approve it before Scott could actually get it made. All right, Scott. I don't know if you got an answer. All right, right. All right. I won't say anything. Scott. All right. So again, well, Scott, now's the time. All right, you want to put in a good word with Di. All right, you know what? I didn't save your text messages. I think I deleted it. But I think I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a big fan. All right, let's rock on, dude. Let's go to some single books. Let's rock it out. We're gonna have a fantastic time. Book number 1, boom, Sonia Modest. What? I don't even know what's going on in this book, dude. I'm mesmerized. This got like the old school New Orleans kind of burlesque, something feel to it. All right, book number 1 is $20. It includes a trading card with the book. This is part of our VCon series for 2025, a series that we are continuing on. This is the book for the month of July. The book itself is Killer Cobra. The Hunt Begins, issue 3. There it is right there. If you are interested in older VCon collectibles, do we have any of those, Noah, that we can show? Yeah.
Quarter 2.
Okay, so quarter 2, those are the Elias Chadzudas, and they all come with trading cards. And then quarter number 1. So I just added to the web store, actually, Di. We had a couple of those Januaries.
Okay.
So, right. So actually, if somebody wants that January, we thought it was sold out, the Keith Garvey. I can tell you right now, I think we got about 10 or 15 of them. If you would like to add that to your order, or any one of those other 2 Keith Garveys, or any one of those other 3 Elias Chadzudas, could you throw up the Elias one more time? I'm sorry, sir. I'm kind of jumping around on you here. If you want to add any of those books, again, shoot us an email at vcons@Zenescope, or Jay can deal us at Zenescope, and I will make sure we will add that month to your order. All right. I'm talking about the Q1, Q2 VCon collectibles. They are all in stock. You're going to have to move fast, though, because I can tell you right now, those ones, the very first book, the book of January or whatever, Keith Garvey, those are on the web store right now. And if people are scarfing them up, they're grabbing them up, they're going to go. But if you want to get that added to your order, let us know, and we will pull the inventory out of stock. So that way you can rock and roll. Can't believe you don't have any of those genuine. I know, Scott, I'm 100. I can't believe we actually have some of those left. I think what it was we took those to a convention and they came out of a box, something like that. And then they made their way back into stock or whatever. And I counted them up and put them back on the web store. All right. So again, that is book number 1. If you're interested in book number 1, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. If you want to add any, what do you got, Di?
Can you just tell Tammy yes to answer her question?
Tammy?
Yeah, Ember Moon.
Tammy, we got you covered.
Just say yes to her
Tammy,
question.
we got
Send
you,
the
dude.
picture to info.
Can we see the picture of the trading cards? Yes, please do. Yep. Oh, Tammy's Eber Moon?
Yeah.
Oh, Tammy, happy birthday, darling. All right. So we're rocking on. Let's go to book number 2. Book number 2 is the pop culture, dude. All right. The Elias says, what? All right. First of all, one of my favorite characters all time, dude. All right. I know that's not exactly who that is, but that looks a lot like who that is. All right. And I'm a big fan. All right. So pop culture. First of all, these pop culture books, aren't the pop cultures are stream only, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So the pop cultures are stream only. I can tell you for a fact that January is, I'm saying it's gone. The February is gone. I would say I'm 50-50 on whether the March is gone. But if you want to add the April, the May, the June, or the brand new July, okay, that's right, Zach, 100%, dude. Captain, my captain. All right, big fan. That's another one's got to be one of up top of my favorites, dude. The second one, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, definitely. Yeah, because when they bring in Bucky, now I'm giving a spoiler. All right, but anyway, when they bring in the Winter Soldier, all right, I'm a big fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, that one's awesome. Plus, you get a lot of Black Widow on that one. It's Captain America, but it's more of a compilation. Like you get a ton of Avengers in the second one. which is really, really cool. Anyway, big fan. I gotta say, I gotta put that one in my top. That's definitely my top 10. I don't know if I could put top 5. Top 5 would be a toughie, dude. Yeah, I'll put it in my top 10 for sure. All right, so again, book number 2, if you're interested in that bad boy, that is the pop culture pinup. If you're interested in adding any older pop culture pinup covers, I can tell you right now, I'm fairly certain January, February, March, and April are sold out. But if you're interested in those older ones, shoot us an email. Again, vcons at Zenescope or Jake and Deals at Zenescope. We can see what we can do about adding those to your orders. $25 just on those books alone. Well, let's rock and roll. Let's move on. All right, let's go to book number 4. Book number 4. Oh, wait, 3. I'm sorry. I'm jumping. I'm 3 easy there. Slow down there, Jay. All right, let's go to book number 3. Book number 3 is the new Pirate Princess. Giddy Up, Cedric Poulat, July. Brand new series. Again, all covers by Cedric Poulat. This book actually comes with a metal card. All right. The book itself is Grim Fairy Tales 97. It's cover F as in Frank. If you're interested in this bad boy, it is $25. Once again, it comes with a free metal card. We showed you some of the leather and lace series that precedes this book. Again, if you're looking to add any of those Sonia Modest leather and lace latex covers from 2025, just shoot me an email on those and I'll see what I can do about adding those to your order. Otherwise, book number 3 is where we're at. We're doing that with a metal card. Again, it's just $25 on that book. Glenn, we got you covered. Andrew, got you covered. Wayne, we got you covered. Steve Truong. Steve. So did you go to a convention and meet Steve already? No, or that's happening in the future? That's going to be the Harrisburg one. And what Harrisburg the one where I got to give you the books for
New Dimension.
For New Dimension, all right.
The beer run.
But that's not till August though.
Last week of August.
Last week of August?
Or second to last.
Yeah, all right. I got
time.
Yeah, all right, we got some time. All right, good stuff, sir. Yeah, we got a surprise for you guys. All right, at the VIP event to further entice you to go. Should we want to tell them, Noah? Or should we just be like, look, if you go to the VIP event, there could be something that you could purchase there.
I think you can tell them.
We'd reveal?
Because I think we talked a little bit about it on the last stream, although we might not have confirmed it.
I don't see. Yeah, but I gotta feel like that's out of sight, out of mind. Like there's no way they're gonna remember what the heck I was talking about from last stream. All right, so Noah and I are working on bringing in 3 cases,
Ooh.
3 of our beer. It's the Zenescope Greg Land cover. Is it a lager?
Snow White Stout.
Snow White Stout. All right. We are working on bringing those in for the VIP event. And we just have to get a word from your hubby once we obtain these things, whether we want to sell them or whether we want to
just pass them out.
Just pass them out to the VIPs. So I'm figuring if we got 3 cases times 24, we'll have at least enough for one person to each get a tryout stout. And then, plus some staff and stuff like that, because I'm sure Joe's going to want to take a 4-pack at least for himself. You know what I mean? I figured I went with 3 cases, and we're not paying for them. All right, we're going to give them some books, and I'll figure that out with you.
That works.
All right, but I'm figuring on giving them I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah.
But anyway, so book number 3, if you're interested in that bad boy, yes, David, if this is not enough to lure you to a VIP event, first of all day, I think starting around noon the bar, or it starts around.
David Ross is saying play Pong for that, and I don't know what
play Pong for him. Yeah, no, because if we start doing 4-packs and we start doing that, then not everybody's going to be able to try the beer. So we're gonna, we'll leave it up to Joe. Joe is the chief. Got to defer to the chief as far as what he wants to do with the beer. Once we get these 3 cases in or whatever, I'll probably just give them to him. I'll put them in his office or something like that. We'll figure that out. Noah is going to be going and retrieving these at the convention that he's going to and so forth.
Drink them all.
Noah's going to be getting sloshed on some stout. All right. So those are the people that are getting book number 3. Looks like we're ready to rock on. Let's go to book number 4. Further enticement to come to the VIP event and get a stout with us, dude. All right. So book number 4 is going to be $80. When this book hits the web store, it's going to be $100. All right. It comes with a mini art print. All right. This is the Z-rated VCon collectible cover. It is Killer Cobra, The Hunt Begins. Issue 3, it's cover L as in Larry. Got to throw a shout out to my man, Larry, who's going to be watching the stream as soon as he gets on or whatever. Larry, thanks so much for giving me a call. Let me know you'll be able to make it on later on. Appreciate you, dude. So again, book number 4, $80. That is the Z-rated VCon cover for the month of July. If you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes. It is bad side of that's true, Scott. All right, Scott, I liken you to like Woody Woodpecker, Scott. You're like, you do that little, he does a little jab. And Scott, I want you to know, I appreciate it every time that you jab at me, sir. I almost feel like I'm privileged. Do you ever get, does Scott ever give you like the Woody Woodpecker treatment?
No, he does not.
That's because he loves you. See, this is unfair. Okay. All right. Everybody
You're
loves
the
Doc.
lucky one who gets that.
I'm the only one who gets it. No, Gary gets it too. Gary gets messed with. She got messed with in Austin. No, do you ever get the Woody Woodpecker Scott Holla treatment?
I can't say, although I had to keep quiet about his.
You want to be careful?
Well, no, what he visited 4-State Comic-Con. I had to keep that under wraps.
Yeah,
Because he
me
wanted to-
too.
Right. Oh, that's true. You did. You guys surprised the heck out of me, dude. When Holla popped up, I was like, "Wah!" All right, scared the heck out of me was Holla. All right, not because you're scary looking, Scott, but just totally didn't expect you at 4-State, which is really awesome. Holla, yes, Gary does. Gary gets the Holla treatment. Gary, I'm right there with you. Gary, let's put one up. All right, to Holla and his evil doings. You're bad Holla. Scott, we love you, dude. All right, so let's rock on. That is book number 4. If you're interested in that bad boy, Woody Woodpecker is Mark. Now, Mark, you know what I'm talking about. Woody Woodpecker is the instigator. All right, I want to throw a shout out to my man Mark, who hooked us up. I'm next to it was Austin, dude. Mark, thanks so much for helping us set up the booth, setting up the room, I should say, in Austin. Actually, I want to thank Scott Holla for doing the same, helping us set up the room and so forth. And with your little short staff out there, oh my goodness, I'm destroying stuff, dude.
Nick.
The golden statue went down and it barely missed my glass of water. Thank goodness.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. But all right, you know what it was though? I think I've been banging on the table now. So now we know.
Wait, that's
I can't do that.
error.
And Nick, are you all right, Nick? Nick, are you all right? Wait.
Yarr!
Yarr!
Speak to the pirate princess. Yarr!
I like the Pirate Princess cover. Cedric Poulard is a friend of mine.
Yarr!
Yaharg! All right, so let's put Nick back. Oh my goodness. Did Nick go to Michigan too?
No,
He doesn't do that?
He had to work.
Oh, love the
He had
Nick.
to
Big
work.
fan. All right, good stuff, dude. So we're I'm thinking the setup here, dude. What I do is I got to remember that this golden statue here is like
Well, we can secure
she's
that.
tender. We could bring her down off her pedestal. All right, but we got cowbell too. Needs more cowbell. All right, I got so many toys. I'm all about the toys, Di.
I like it.
Okay. All right. You like it. I like it too. Okay. Let's rock on, dude. Let's go to book number 5. I'm pretty sure we're book number 5. It is book number 5.
Book 5.
Let's go to book number 5. Elias Chadzudis. This is the pop culture in a Z-rated, the pinup cover, cover by Elias Chadzudis. This is a 50 print run, people. 50. 50 is 50. All right. 50 print run for just $100. It is the new Grim Fairy Tale swimsuit special, cover F as in Frank. So first of all, for those of you that haven't seen the new Grim Fairy Tale swimsuits, I believe they are in comic shops next week, or is it this Wednesday? Yeah, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday coming up. Yes, I'm thinking it's like Tuesday or something, dude. I'm all kinds of discombobulated. Anyway, so this Wednesday in comic shops will be the brand new Grim Fairy Tale swimsuit cover. The Gin Leonard, like I mentioned or whatever, those shops have to do 20 covers in order to get that Gin Leonard. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Gin Leonard is slamming. There's a Jay and a Coletto. There's a Jason Carty or Carty Grade, if you want to call it too, as well. I can't remember what the B cover is. Do you know off the top of your head?
I can't.
Ooh, it's a toughie, dude. I do this all the time, dude. I know Anacoletto's the A. I know C is Carty Grade. Jason Carty, we were fortunate enough to meet at a UK convention. It was awesome. Anyway, that's brand new. Jen, you rock. Your cover day is beyond slamming. All right, so again, book number 5. You guys are interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes, and it shall be yours. Let's rock on. Let's go to book number 6. Book number 6 is going to be the Z-rated in the new Yahar. Nick, what do you think of that Z-rated cover?
Yarr! Pretty as a pearl.
Hey, thanks. It's fantastic, Darren. Dude, you know what I just watched this past weekend, dude, and it never gets old? Goonies, dude.
Oh my
There you
God.
go.
Goonies might be one of my
Great
favorite
movie.
superhero movies, dude. And you know why you got to put that as a superhero movie?
Great movie.
Chunk, dude.
It's got Sloth and Chunk. All right? Captain Chunk, all right, which happens to be my fantasy football name, all right, because for obvious reasons, I am Captain Chunk. All right? Captain Chunk, and then you got Sloth, dude, who rips open his shirt and he's like, Sloth! All right, dude. I'm a huge fan of the Goonies. I don't know how they're remaking the Goonies. Is that right?
I think I heard that.
I've heard that before too as well. I don't see how that's possible.
No, you can't. I don't like that.
I don't know how you can do that.
Really?
Dude.
Wall says he never saw it.
Never saw the Goonies? David Wall. That is your assignment this weekend, sir. I need you to watch the Goonies. You're talking about Sean Austin, Josh Brolin. It's got Throw Mama from the Train. She's phenomenal. Joey
Yeah,
Pants.
she's so funny.
Joey Pants is one of the brothers. I don't know who plays the other brother, but he's so freaking good. He sings the Italian songs. You know what I'm talking about? I love that
I
dude.
didn't see this.
I love him. And then Throw Mama from Train is the
She
mom.
was awesome.
She's great,
She
dude.
is.
The whole cast is so good. It's freaking. What do you got?
That's how you lose your VIP access. You haven't seen Goonies.
Yeah.
That exactly, Brian. 100%. You couldn't be more right there. David. Well, David's not VIP, but all right. Goonies is like it's Goonies, dude. It's a cult classic.
I've seen Goonies.
It's literally one of the greatest movies ever made. It is. It's up there, dude. It's
Doesn't,
phenomenal.
Cyndi
Yeah.
Lauper do some of the music for it too.
Yes, Cyndi Lauper does the music.
Yeah.
Good enough for you is good enough. It's good enough for me. Oh, that's terrible. I gotta stop doing that. All right, but anyway, Cyndi Lauper, dude, does all the music for that series. Great stuff, dude. I love the Goonies, dude. Love it. Big fan. All right, good enough. All right, let's rock on, dude. It is good enough. All right, let's go to book number 7. Book number 7 is the book that you guys have long been waiting for, unless you bought it today in the flash sale. There it is. This book has the sticker. All right, you guys, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, the sticker, as far as the stickers that go in the Collectors Club section, which we'll show in a moment. Let's stick with the book for right now. Book number 7 is $25. All right, it is Grim Tales of Terror, issue 7, cover M as in Mary. The book is a $225 print run. It is not in any pack. So Noah has wisely pointed that out. This is a book you guys have been waiting for. This is the May-June Collectors Club book. So we should have did this in the June stream. But from what I understand, we were late on the book. Our apologies on that. But anyway, it's in hand now. We're ready to rock and roll with it. Again, book number 7. In fact, I think it's coming in next week is what it is. Grim Tales of Terror 7 is coming in that week because Grim Tales of Terror 6 is the one from, right. So anyway, we will have it in hand next week. Definitely in time for all of your stream orders. Book number 7 is $25. If you're interested in that bad boy, now's the time to grab one of these bad boys. Just put book number 7 into the notes. Game piece.
I wanted to
What do you got?
distinguish it from the free stickers. I didn't want anybody thinking that the free stickers were the same thing as the Collectors Club stickers, so we're calling that the game piece.
Oh, okay. So
Because
that
it goes on your
right. It goes right. So Noah's showing you right to you right now. Our 2025 Collectors Club sticker board. All right. So this is the 3rd book in that installment. It should have came out in the June stream, but like I said, we were a little bit late on that. Our apologies on that. The January, February, the March, April. If you're looking to add any of those versions, there is a $25 regular, there is a $50 lace, and there is a $100 nude for either the January, February, or the March, April. Shoot me an email, shoot us an email at VCons, and we will add that to your order for this stream too as well. There you can see the Collectors Club books that we've done so far. There's a holiday category, a fairy tale category. All right.
I do think I swapped.
I think that's okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you confused me a little because I was looking at the Ketchum covers and I'm like, that's not do it. All right, now we're good. So anyway, no biggie. Again, the holiday series, all right, which are mostly Sonia Modis. I think there's a couple Keith Garveys in there too as well. Then the Ketchums. The Ketchums are Sun Kaminaki, and then we switched to Elias Chad Zudas just recently. And then the Fairy Tale series, which are all Paul Green. What? I don't think I've even seen that July yet, and that's slamming. The June Witch is selling like hotcakes. That is the Neverland's Sands of Eternity, that witch one, which is the Fairy Tale, which is absolutely slamming. If you got questions on these or whatever, questions on those books, on those boards and those stickers, shoot me an email and I'll get you all sorted out as far as what months you're looking for. I can tell you right now, a lot of those books are still in stock and ready to rock and roll. In fact, I'm trying to look at any of those to see if any of those are sold out. I don't think any of them are. I think we have stock on every single book on that sticker board that you see there. No, except for obviously the prize ones that are down at the bottom right. Those are not in yet. So shoot me. Those are the prize ones that you can win. So basically, by filling out one section, you can get that first one for free. Giddy up. All right. By filling out like multiple sections, you can possibly get the second one. If you fill out like literally everything, you get the Z-rated. Whatever it is, the instructions are literally on that Collectors Club board. So again, that is what we're doing is we're calling that sticker the game piece or the May, June Collectors Club Paul Green. So if you're interested in that book, that is book number, where are we at? Book number 7 on that bad boy. All right. I'm seeing David Walls. David Wall coming back with a holiday also as John Royal. David, look, I can't be 100% correct up here, dude. All right. I need David when I need him. All right. You know what? I got to get used to David's style. So David's predecessor used to put all these books in certain categories in certain months for me. So now if I don't know what the holiday cover is, I have to text Dave. I'd be like, Dave, what's the holiday cover for the month of July? What's the 4th of July one? And then he'll text me back. And then sometimes he screws it up. All right. David, I don't want to point out the fact that sometimes you screw it up. All right. But I'm going to, since you pointed out the fact that John Royal is sometimes in the holiday covers. All right. But anyway, David, that's why I need you. I need you to hold my hand, dude. All right. I need you to create folders. Jay, these are all the holiday covers for 2025, and they're all in this folder. Jay, these are all the Ketchum, which are now switched into the Pirate Princess. These are all in this folder. All right. This is how bad I am as a sales rep. All right, dude. All right. So book number 7, if you're interested in that bad boy, let us know. This way people who can attend live cons or overseas can still get the sticker book. I would say, yeah, they can. What's Scott, if you're talking about David Wall rocks, you're 100% right. He does. All right. Question on the Passport Collect 20 or 30 sticker offs. Are there only 19 VCons? Oh, that's a pretty good question, Steven. Can he get like previous stickers from previous VCons? So the way I would say, Steven, you got to do that is you got to come here, dude. All right. You got to come here to a VIP event and we'll lure you in and then we'll show you what stickers we have from previous VCons. But I would say no. The way to get those VCon stickers are by going to those conventions, sir. All right. That's the.
He lives overseas.
What's that?
He lives overseas.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Oh, Steven's overseas?
Yeah.
Steven, you got to fly to the U.S., dude. What do you want to tell you, dude? All right. We'll take you, all right? First of all, it's a short flight. If you're over in the U.K., bang. Philly's first. It's like literally first place you hit. Okay, dude? Your plane can't miss it. All right? Unless you go a little north, then you're going to New York. All right? You want to come back in south, you want to go to Philly. All right, dude? Fly in, we'll grab you, dude. All right, so book number 7, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes, and it shall be yours. All right, let's go. Australia? Damn. So wait a minute, dude. Do you remember the guy, Noah?
I do.
Okay.
Was it James Dean or something? Dean?
It was not James Dean. So Steven, I got a story for you, dude. We were in Vegas. What's the name of the store, dude? You got it? What do you got?
Is it Phantomverse?
It was Phantomverse. We're in Phantomverse. Me, Noah, and the entire crew, Joe, all of our writers or whatever, we're doing a signing in Phantomverse. And who shows up but one of our Australian VIPs, dude? Flew all the way from Australia to come see us in Vegas, dude. He went to the Vegas VIP event. So it can be done, Steven. All right. It has been done. It can be done. I put him on the stream with me too. I can't remember his name. Really awesome guy though. I just wanted to get him on the stream because I wanted to hear the Australian accent. It's probably why Mike Chrome is my number one, like in my harem, is the Australian accent, dude. All right. He is the Australian James Bond. All right. The good thing is, Steven, is you got Mike Chrome in your state, in your country. All right, sir. No way I can handle enough live events. All right, Mac, yes, you can, dude. Mac, you follow me all over the place, dude. You follow me to Battlegrounds. You follow me to Texas. You drive everywhere, sir. You're going to be up here in Philly. I can't wait to meet you and the family once again, dude. It's going to be an awesome time. All right, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. All right, let's go to book number 8. Book number 8 is going to be the lace version of the book that you see right there. Book number 8 is the Paul Green. It is the lingerie version of the Collectors Club May-June book. Again, we are in the month of July. Yes, we're showing this to you late. You'll have to forgive us. She's got an electric guitar. Big fan. All right. Again, Paul Green, once again, knocking it out the box. The book itself is Grim Tales of Terror, issue 7. It is cover N as in Nancy. It is a 125 print run. That is why it's $50. No, we got to figure out how to get a fan in here, dude. You know what I got to do? Yeah, but if I bring my fan in here, I'm wondering if that's going to mess up the sound.
Yeah, probably will.
It's going to be bad. Yeah. I don't know how would Sam like stay
I
in
really
here?
have no idea.
It has to be like 80 degrees in here. Are you like melted? You're loving
I
this.
feel good.
So you know what's funny, dude, is Brandenburger and I have these conversations like literally once or twice a week. Brandenburger is a huge fan of 90-degree heat. And I'm like, John, you realize you're a male of the species, sir. You're a man, okay? I'm like, do you crank the AC? And he's like, no. He's like, Louisa does, his wife. She cranks the AC. I'm like, John, you're making no sense, sir.
Mhm.
Do you realize that? Guys need AC. It's like it's a prerequisite. Maybe it's just John. John's so thin he doesn't really, the heat just doesn't affect him. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. When it's 90 degrees out, I'm melting. I'm melting. All right, so book number 8. If you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes, and it shall be yours. AC is too expensive. Steven, don't get crazy, dude. Well, Steven, you're up in the North Pacific Northwest up there, dude. It's probably cool. I would think it's cool year round in Oregon, Washington. You think? No, it's got to get hot up there eventually. Has to. You got Steven. You got to let us know what your summers get up to. Sam, and it gets everywhere. Zach, I don't know what that quote's from, but it's
Star Wars.
it is Star Wars, dude. That's right. That's freaking Anakin
Episode
right there.
2.
That's right, big fan. So can we call Star Wars a superhero movie?
No.
No, that's
No.
that's a completely different
It's
category.
like, what were you saying? Guns N' Roses as
As an 80s or a 90s band.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like that's a good debatable subject, though.
I do think that because they have
Go
a
ahead.
longer tenure.
The longer tenure in the 80s. They started in the 80s. They started with Welcome to the Jungle,
Mhm.
Civil War, all that stuff was in the 80s.
So then by that logic, you could call the Grateful Dead a 90s band. Because
Well, they lasted forever, the Grateful Dead. They just never, they thought they were dead. They were never dead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say 65 to 95.
They have an extremely long, it's like Aerosmith. Aerosmith just goes on forever. Like, could you call Aerosmith an 80s band? Because they're a hair band, but they were still touring tons in the 90s and the 2000s. I don't think Aerosmith ever, they're still touring now, aren't they?
I think you got
They're
to
insane.
look at, like, the core body of work.
The core body of work, when it was most popular, what was their most popular album?
Yeah, because then you will have people that transcend. Like I don't think you could put Prince or David Bowie in a box like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's tough to do. Prince started out in the 70s, but he didn't get really big probably till the 80s, and then doing the movie that he did. I would if I'm gonna put Prince in a box, I'm gonna put him in the 80s. Prince is an 80s guy to me, although he transcends and goes well into the 90s and the 2000s too. I think he was still making music. All right, good stuff, dude. That's good work out of you, dude. Good debates going on. All right, let's go. If they still have hair, right? 100%, dude. All right, so let's go to book number 9. Also want to point out book number 8 is not part of any pack. Sorry about that. Thanks for making that sticker for me, Noah. Book number 9 is also not part of any pack. All right, book number 9 is the Grim Tales of Terror, issue number 7, volume 5. It's cover O as in oh my goodness, Paul Green is back with a vengeance. All right, once again, this is the May-June cover. I know we're in July. Sorry on that. That's what we kind of do. We're a little bit late. All right, you'll have to forgive us, dude. Next week we're in San Diego, or 2 weeks from now we're in San Diego, dude.
Yeah, don't scare
so
me
when's
with that.
our flight goes on Monday night?
Monday night.
Monday night.
You can have a
We
nice
leave Monday night,
dinner.
and then we're coming back the following Monday.
You have a nice dinner Monday night, rest, and then you set up Tuesday.
Oh, I can fly back on Tuesday.
Set up Wednesday. No, you fly back Monday morning.
All right, so Monday to
Go
Monday.
out Monday night, come home Monday morning.
Okay, I like that. So we're going for a week. I'm down with that, dude. It's normally a week for San Diego. What we got to work on doing stuff like ahead of time for San Diego. That's the big thing, dude. So that way we're not sending so much stuff to the hotel and stuff like that. We're gonna get a ton of stuff. We might as well set up a skid at the hotel and get a pickup to take the skid over.
Everybody that flies is going to have an accompanying Zenescope box. You have your luggage, and then you have Zenescope.
Yeah, we got the Uber, dude. Dad's got me hooked up. I got the Uber on my phone.
There's
Uber
also
over.
a shuttle from the airport to our hotel.
Is there?
Yeah, like a big shuttle.
Ooh.
You just text them when you get there.
Can we steal the shuttle
And
for our
they'll
boxes
pick us
at the hotel to drive them over
I
to the
think
convention?
there is actually a shuttle from a hotel to the convention.
There might be. I think you're right. I got to look into that.
I'm pretty sure there
last
is.
year, I've only stayed at 2 different hotels. The first
'Cause we're in
year
the
we didn't
same
have one.
one.
The second one we did.
We're in the same hotels last year.
Or the
Okay,
same
yeah,
hotel as last. I like that
There's a
spot. That's a good
shuttle.
spot.
No, that
There's
is a great spot.
Right.
Dude, we had that little
There's
breakfast.
the
and
little
teeny
bagel
tiny hot
place.
Giddy up.
The little bagel place.
Bagel
across
place.
the
That's
street.
right.
I
That's
love
right.
that
All right.
place.
Giddy up. Di, are you doing San Diego with us?
Yeah, I'll be there with you.
What?
Yeah, I'll be there.
This is your first San Diego in a while.
Second one, 2 in
Se-
a row. This is only the second one I've ever done. Went last year and I'm going this year.
Giddy up, Di. We're gonna party on San Diego, dude. All right. I love it.
Yes.
First of all, as soon as the booth is set up and we're done like killing ourselves over the hacks and the stuff, all the stuff that we got to get done or whatever, then San Diego automatically becomes one of my favorite conventions to do. All right. I understand. We're not going to see Carol though. Did you met Carol last year though?
No, I kept missing her.
Oh, you missed Carol Sexy Legs?
I missed her like 2 or 3 times.
You're going to be able to meet Neil. What's Neil's moniker? Neil, are you in the stream?
I think it's comforting calves.
Comforting Calves, Neil Veray. You're going to be able to
Oh
meet
my
Neil. I will introduce you to Neil for sure. It'll be absolutely fantastic.
Comforting
Tara?
calves.
Tara, I want you to know this is a great story for Tara. So Tara got too trashed before dinner one time and was not able to make it out to dinner with us at San Diego. And she passed out in a tub. And then she texted me from the tub, Jason, I'm hungry. All right. Which meant, of course, Jason, I'm hungry. All right. So we had to bring food from where we were going to Tara, drop it off in the tub. I think it was Amy that brought the food to her in the tub. Anyway, Tara, you did a fantastic job. I don't know if you heard me earlier on the setup of our, and I hate to out you on passing out in the tub, but anyway, absolutely fantastic stuff going on there. Tara, big fan. Anyway, that was your best night ever. That was your best day ever. All right, dude, you didn't last too long. All right, Tara's kind of a little bit of a lightweight.
She is a day drinker.
Tara is definitely a day drinker, dude. All right, I can tell you some stories on the day drinking those guys used to do, and then literally leave me and Dave at the booth the entire time. And we would literally man a 4-person booth the entire time, whilst everybody else went off day drinking and having a fantastic time. All right. Anyway, if you've never done San Diego Comic-Con, I highly recommend it. First off, you have to stop over and see our booth, which would be actually awesome. The greatest thing about San Diego is Comic-Con takes over the Gaslamp District. So the hotels, the bars, the restaurants, the people, everything is San Diego Comic-Con themed. You see a ton of superhero this, superhero that. There are events at a lot of the hotels. When San Diego happens, I would say, first of all, it's close to 200,000 people, probably more. But then I would say there's easily another 50 to 75,000 people that just hang out in that area, hoping to get a glimpse of a TV or a movie star or a Joe Brusher or a Diane Brusha too, as well. Just hoping to glimpse one of their superheroes, one of their, being a biggest fan or whatever, following Di around and stuff like that. But again, and then they just sleep outside the convention center. You know what I mean? They just love it. All right, dude. Who Di? Hey,
I said nobody's following.
there was people. You know what? That could have been me. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, but you get my point though. All right, my point being or whatever. There's easily another 50 to 75,000 people that don't get into the convention. So to me, that still makes it one of the largest conventions, certainly in the United States. It's supposed to be second to New York, but I would say it's more people in the same general area. It's just not everybody gets into the convention itself and so forth. If you've never done San Diego, I highly recommend it. Yes, there's lines. Yes, there's picketing. There's craziness going on. There's the Catholic born-again guys on the megaphones doing their "you are all going to hell," yelling at all of us Comic-Coners and so forth. But I can tell you right now, we have a lot of fun with that. I stop and I listen. I have lunch with David Wall. David Wall, you and I, we're gonna be having lunch, dude. Definitely in San Diego for sure. You know my spots, dude. My secret spots. I can't give them out. There's Neil. Neil. What's your handle, dude? What is it again? Comforting Calves?
I think it's comfy calves.
Comfy Calves. Neil, you have to let us know your comfy calves again. The harbor, the harbor, exactly, Neil. You know what I'm talking about, dude. The Marriott has all those boats behind it. There's parties there. You got to be able to know people that are on those boats, though, and stuff like that, though. I would imagine those parties are off the chain. All right. So, again, if you've never done San Diego, I highly recommend it. If you've never done Philly VIP event, recommend it more. All right, let's rock on, dude. Let's go to the showcase, dude. The showcase is by Dawn McTague. All right. Or for those of you unaware, Dawn McTeague. All right. The showcase is $50. This is a 20 print run. If you're interested in the showcase, this is not part of any pack. This is part of our 20th anniversary. We are bringing back some of our classic, phenomenal covers. The last one we did was the eBass set by Oz, or eBass Oz. Connecting set was both showcases for 100. This one we're doing, it's going to be Grim Fairy Tales 92. The showcase is $50. If you're interested in that bad boy, just put showcase into the notes and we will get it for you. Again, that is a classic Dawn McTeague, her crushing Van Helsing right there, as you can see. That is one of my favorites that she did way back when. Huge kudos to Dawn. If you've never met Dawn at a convention, highly recommend going over to see that young lady. Dawn is just a phenomenal cover artist. Just one of the nicest gals you could ever meet is Dawn McTeague. Huge fan. Anyway, hoping that I see her in San Diego. If we don't, hoping that I see her in New York. But again, if you're interested in showcase, just put showcase in the notes and we will get you covered for that bad boy. I'm seeing a bunch of people jumping on that. So let's give Di a little bit of time. So my July 4th, dude, was extremely low key. I don't know about you, dude. I literally, so my kids were down the shore. They were watching, they all went down the shore to watch fireworks on the beach, which left me to my own devices, dude. Oh. So I don't know if I told you this, Di. So I've been cleaning out my garage and I've been cleaning out under my house. Okay. So the problem with doing that is my dad never threw out anything. Okay. There's paint cans in there. Jesus. There's tar for the roof. There's like wood cement, like 5-gallon drums of stuff. And I'm talking about this stuff is heavy, Di.
Yeah.
Okay. So I tried to put trash out like 3-4 weeks ago and they wouldn't take it. Okay.
It's gotta be in the can.
So it was too heavy. Yeah, it was just too heavy. Right. So they just left it. So I start talking to my neighbor, Bob, and Bob's like, you know what? He's like, I'm going to give you a second can. You can, scoop it out. So literally I start scooping out some of the trash that I put in the one can so I can make it even. So like they get the 50-50 or whatever and stuff. And after 3 weeks, dude, of me putting out the same 2 cans, and then they finally took them. Okay, dude. After July 4th, that weekend, whatever that Monday was, I guess it was the 4th was Friday. So that would have been the 7th. So July 7th, they finally took my trash. Huge kudos to Abington Township, the people that take my trash, whatever, dude. Anyway, I've been having a lot of fun cleaning out the stuff that's down there. I'm going to be having some yard sales. If you guys want to come over, I'll have a yard sale. You can buy whatever you want to buy. I'm selling literally everything for $5. All right, dude. Oh, there's Tara. Tara, what's going on? So I've never met Tara. We talked on the phone numerous times. Tara also emails me 20 times a week. Tara, I love you. I'm teasing you. Really appreciate it. Keep the emails coming. Tara's one of our new stores. She is Wonder Mom Collectibles. You've seen the orders from Tara, right? Tara's kicking butt, dude. She sells on Whatnot. Tara, got to say a huge thank you for starting to buy from us. Thanks so much for doing that. All right, so that's the showcase. If you're ready to rock and roll, Di, let's rock on. Yep, we've got some beach blanket bargains. Are we ready, Noah? Do we have a theme for this? Do we have like a something? Are we what are we doing?
Hey, that's it right there.
That's it. That's the beach blanket. There it is.
That's the beach blanket theme.
The beach blanket theme means we're cowbell. All right, let's go rock on, dude. Di, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
Di looks like she's ready to rock and roll. All right, Di is our lifeguard. She will save me in case I'm drowning.
Life watcher.
You're a life watcher?
Yes, I tell some people,
okay.
I can't save you, but I'll let somebody know you need to be saved.
Is that because you're consuming an alcoholic beverage?
Yes.
Di?
And I'm totally out of shape. I couldn't save anybody.
I give you a bell of joy. All right, good work. That's good work.
I'm a watcher, not a saver. I
That's
know
good
my
work.
limitations.
That's it. Let's go with Di to you. All right. To those of you that are on the beach like Di, drinking a beverage, pointing out those that are drowning.
Yes. I will get you help.
All right, good. That's correct out of you, Di. You know what I can do? I can Di. Maybe I can get you the Vuvuzelas.
Yes.
And you can be like, lifeguard.
Yes.
There's somebody who needs saving over there, right there. And then you just point. All right, and then they got to swim out. They got to get their board and they got to go.
Yes.
All right. You know what? I think that's hysterical. That's good work, dude. All right, let's rock on. So what are we doing here now? We're doing BB1A, BB1B, or BB1D.
Yeah,
so you can put any one of these three, or you can have multiples. Okay, right? So put any one of these in the notes. All right, so let's say you want a combination. There you go. Like right off, Wayne is doing it already. BB1A and D, put Wayne down for both of those bad boys. These are the Grimm Fairy Tales 2019, I'm sorry, swimsuit special covers. These are covers by Alfredo Reyes, is the A cover. You know what I should have done, though? I should have grabbed these books so that way I could show some of the covers on the interiors. I know, that's my fault.
I didn't think of it myself.
That's on me, dude. Cover B is Noah Salonga, big fan. And then cover D is Michael D. Pascali. I can tell you that the covers are the same on the interior of each book. And there's also a short story at the very beginning of the book, too, as well. Do you know? You don't have it. All right.
I gambled Dave Franchini.
I would gamble with Dave Franchini, too, as well. So, again, BB1A, BB1B, BB1D. Any one of those for $2, you may pick more than one cover. And let's see what here. Do we know what kind of quantities we got on these, Noah?
Yeah, we have it.
We got a good amount?
For A, we only have 26, but the other two, we have a decent amount.
All right, so I would say right now, let's do double ups. Let's do double ups on any of these covers. Like, say you want to go 2 of A, 2 of B, 2 of D, or something like that. Go ahead and go crazy with it. Whatever you want to do, especially at $2 a pop. I know these books were $5.99 when we first put them out. So at $2, they an absolute steal of steals. Steal! Yeah, this first one. Maybe, you know what? I think I got to swap it around. Let's go with the heavier, you know what I mean? The heavier sound on the. Well, I'll do that. We'll figure that out. But anyway, if you're interested in those bad boys, Scott, we got you covered. Oops, I meant Steven. What are you doing, Steven? I don't know what Steven's doing over there. I meant you want all three. Steven, good call, dude. Grabbing all three. Try and realize the same story and the same individual covers are inside those. Also, definitely check out in stores Wednesday next week. Also coming to Zenescope.com is our Grimm Fairy Tales 2025 swimsuit. Make sure you guys check that out. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to absolutely love the covers. Again, A's Jay Anacoletto, C is Jason Carty, and then B is, I can't remember it. Maybe I'll see if I can get it for you before the stream is over. Or you know what? I'll look it up on my phone the next time something comes up. All right, let's rock on, Noah. Let's put up the next special. We're gonna call this BB2A, BB2B, and BB2D. All right. So if you're interested in this bad boy, put those in the notes. And again, same thing. I'm going to open it up. You can do more than one cover. So if you want one of A, one of B, one of D, please go ahead and put that in the notes. There's Jason Carty right there. He's changed his name to J Carty Grade. I was kidding around or whatever. I was calling him the artist formerly known as Jason Carty. All right. So I got it right here, Di. I'm going to go to it right now. I'm literally pulling up on my phone right now. All right. Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Give me the one I want. Are you kidding me, dude? Give me the swimsuit, dude. Are you serious with this? Oh, it's not giving it to me. Oh, wait. Oh, there it was. Damn it. I got out of it too fast. There it is. All right. So the B cover on the swimsuit is Alfredo Reyes. Giddy up. All right, dude. So you know what? Can we do a zoom in, Noah? Can we zoom in? All right, let's do it, dude. There it is right there. All right, so that is the A cover by Jay Anacoletto. Giddy up. All right, these are going to be in stores next week. They're also going to be on our web store. Let's go up and let's go to, there is the Alfredo Reyes. What? Big fan. All right, that is the Alfredo Reyes. I think I just messed up. Let me get done. Let me go to the cover C. I'm done on that. And there is the J Carty right there. Bam. All right, bam, big fan. All right, and then should I do a reveal and show the Jen Leonard? Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
There's the Jen Leonard. For those stores that are buying 20 copies of A, B, and C, they're able to obtain one of that Jen Leonard. I'm going to tell you right now, the Jen Leonard is hot. What? All right, you're going to want to grab that bad boy. All right. If you go to the VIP event, I'm going to have these there. All right, so not only can you get a beer, one of these stouts that Noah and I are talking about that are going to be hard to get, you can also get the Jen Leonard. All right, giddy up. Let's move on, dude. So that was BB2A, B, and D. Covers by Alfredo Reyes, Igor Vitorino, and J Carty Grade. All right, so again, same thing. Those bad boys were $2. Put in the notes, and you can get, how do I get that gin? Steven, You got to know people, dude. You got to come to the VIP. Steven's already coming to the VIP event, hasn't he? Steven, I think you're coming to the VIP event in Philly. All right. If you're coming to the VIP event, I got you covered, dude. All right. I'm going to be bringing that gin to the VIP event. That's how you do it. All right. Steven, Neville, even more reason for you to cross the pond, dude. Yes, I got it. It's Australia. I get it. All right, dude. But then you get access to these phenomenal FOC covers that we do. These 1 in 20s. I bring them out to the VIP, or I bring them to the VIP events. Giddy up! All right, let's rock on, dude. Let's go to BB3 A, B, and C.
Hold on. Zach wants to see BB2 one more time.
BB2, yeah, throw them up. Yeah, please. So the BB2s, again, same thing. This is going to be our, how do I get the gin? Gin, you get comps, dude. All you have to do is write us, all right? Gin, you get comps. That was funny. All right, so anyway, Jim was throwing me off. Grim Fairy Tales 2023 swimsuit special. Again, these are $2. The book itself was regularly $5.99. All right, it's going to have a short story in the beginning, and then it'll also have these swimsuit covers. All right, you get the Alfredo Reyes, the Igor Vitorino, or the Jay Cardigrade. All right, the covers are, and the story that are in each book are the same. All right, for each 2023 version. But that doesn't mean if you don't want the A cover, you want the A cover, you want the D cover, maybe you want both. All right, who knows? All right, so if you're interested in that bad boy, just put them in the notes too as well, and we will rock it out for you. All right, dude? So again, that is BB2A, BB2B, BB2D as in David. All right, let's go on to the BB3s. BB3, we don't have any BB8s, do we? Oh, we do have BB8. We have a BB8 later. All right, we have a BB8. All right, again, not a superhero movie. All right, these are the BB3s. This was last year's swimsuit. All right, once again, $2. Noah, this is a great special. Did you come up with this? You did. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is good. This is good work out of you, dude. So I can tell you right now, a lot of people are adding on these bad boys. I'm seeing a lot of the BBs going. Neil, Mark, Steven. All right, a lot of people jumping on these bad boys. All right, Christian Mendenhall. Christian, good to see you, my friend. All right, so let's rock on. These are the BB3s. This is last year's swimsuit for $2. All right. First of all, giddy up. All right. Alfredo Reyes, Igor Vitorino, Sonia Modis. Giddy up. That Sonia Modis is off the chisane. All right. Jason Cardy, big fan, big fan. We were fortunate enough to meet Jason out in the UK. I want to say it was SuperCon way back when, dude. That was back when we used to do SuperCon. You remember that? That wasn't one of the UKs where you sent me by myself, where I was staying in a prison with no TV.
Again, you chose that place.
I understand that, but it was a prison, You sent me to a prison. There, Damn it.
That was so funny.
It could be I'm spite. It definitely was funny when I was done. It was just really, really bad the 3 days that I was there. I think I hung out with Jeff from Hot Flips more than I've ever hung out with Jeff from Hot Flips.
And you didn't even have a TV, right?
What's that?
I had no
TV. I was pulling up the Eagle game on my iPad, and I can tell you right now, it wasn't good. Whatever it was, whatever I was watching, it wasn't high def. Whatever I pirated, I don't know. I had to call up Logan while I was texting him, but I was like, Logan, I need pirated Eagle game. All right, dude. And he was like, okay. He gave me his site. All right, so BB3 A, B, C, or D on this bad boy. You can get any one of those three. If you want to get multiples of those three, or those four, I'm sorry, any one of those four, I apologize, I misspoke. Choose any one of these four covers. Again, it'll have a short story inside. Again, more swimsuit and stuff like that. And again, can't stress this to you enough. Wednesday, next week, comes out the new Grim Fairy Tale swimsuit. You guys are going to be, you just saw the covers are off the chain. I can tell you right now, the short story that's in the new swimsuit 2025 is an Oz story. That I'm sure of because I just saw it. All right. And it's written by the great David Wall. All right. Look at that, dude. Okay. See, I got this one, dude. All right. It's written by David Wall. Jay, stop picking on Do. Scott, I got to mess with you, dude. I don't pick on Do. All right, dude. I do the Do. All right. Actually, you know what? I don't drink Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's like that. It's got like it's got that like crazy caffeine. I think it's got taurine in there too as well or something like that. You can't drink Mountain Dew. If you drink a Mountain Dew, you're in trouble right there off the bat. All right, dude. So there are the releases that I was just talking about. All right. So the Neverland Sands of Eternity is already out. There's the Grim Fairy Tale swimsuit special that is out Wednesday of next week. And then next week we will get in the Grim Tales of Terror issue 7, but that is not due in stores until the following Wednesday. And then the last week of July will be Grim Fairy Tales 98. Looking forward to that. Joe doing a fantastic job on Grim Fairy Tales, picking it up on that. rocking it out. The Grim Tales of Terror, not sure who that's written by, but I want to say the last two have been written by.
Actually, I think it's Ralph.
Is it Chaz? It's Ralph?
I think so.
Giddy up. Look at Ralph. Look at doing some stuff. I think it was Chaz Pangburn did the last two and did a phenomenal job on those. Huge shout out to That Burns His Fire, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. It's her birthday, dude. Plus one's wife. Tammy, I don't know why I keep forgetting. You know what? Tammy's throwing me off with this Ebermoon thing. I used to see Tammy Morris. All right, Tammy, you're throwing me off this Ebermoon. You know what, Tammy? I forbid it. You are no longer allowed to go as Ebermoon.
Ember Moon.
Whatever, dude. Ember, whatever it is. That's no moon.
Whatever it is, it's no more.
Right. It looks like they're going right to that small moon. That's no moon. Alec Guinness, love him, big fan. All right. No more Ember Moon. All right, dude. Bad Tammy. All right. Tammy, just kidding. I love you. All right, let's rock on, dude. We got more specials for you guys. BB4. That's where we're at? BB4. BB4 is an art print, and Noah has it up here. Giddy up. This is why Noah is Noah. All right, dude. All right, we got an 11x17 art print, a Keith Garvey, a swimsuit special for $5, dude. What? First of all of our prints are normally 10, 15, 20 bucks. All right, dude. Here you're getting a Keith Garvey special. Giddy up, a little Gretel, something. What is this young lady wearing? It's not a lot. All right, giddy up. All right, that screams 4th of July. All right, 11x17 artwork by the great Keith Garvey. Keith, again, another one of those phenomenal cover arts we are just extremely fortunate to be working with. An 11x17 art print, the swimsuit cover by Keith Garvey. If you're interested in that bad boy, put BB4 into the notes. We're going to do no limit on these prints.
No, that's not true.
Oh, we are? We're limiting it? Is it an LE though? Does it say LE on the print?
But that's all we have left. This is all we.
It's all we have. We're not going to make it any more of them? Yeah, we can. You know we can. I would say let's make it unlimited, dude. No? Let her wear what makes her happy? You mean Ember Moon? Is that what you're saying, Zach? Are you coming to the defense of Tammy? All right, she's not wearing something. All right, or are you talking about Di with the hat? I like Di wearing the hat. I gave her the hat before the stream started.
I have a lot of bucket hats.
Do you?
I love bucket
I'm a
hats.
big fan of a bucket hat too, as well. I was wearing my bucket hat down when my daughter was playing Beach Blast. Dude, I didn't tell you any Beach Blast stories.
No, you didn't.
All right, so dude, first of all, huge props to my daughter who plays Beach Blast every year. This is, I guess they did phenomenal last year. Last year they came within a goal of making the playoffs with a chance to go to the final game. Okay. This year, they lost 1-0 to a team on an iffy call die. All right, I don't like blaming refs. I don't like doing that. But this referee called, so he called a dead ball, whatever, foul, because the goalie kicked the ball from her goal to our defense player. She stopped the ball with her chest, clearly, and it was not her arms. He didn't call a handball. She stopped the ball with her chest. It hit her. Then it hit the offensive player, and he stopped play.
Why? I don't understand.
Exactly.
Made no sense.
I don't know. So he was saying she was within something or another. I don't know. We were mystified, and then the girl scored on a free kick from there. I know, dude, and that was the way we lost the game 1-0. All right, this team put up 8 goals on the team that played in the morning. We held them scoreless up until this, and then they got the free kick. Also, too, my daughter's best friend, Lil, made a play. It looked like freaking Messi. Okay, dude? She did one of these on the beach, all right? She does a little dribble tip with her toe. She's got her back to the goalie, okay? And she's on the side over here. So the goal's over here. So she's on the sideline over here, maybe about a good 20, 30 feet from the goal. She kicks it over the defender with a dribble, okay? The ball goes over the defender's head. She circles the defender, goes and gets it while it's in the air, kicks it across the goal to Trin, who tips it just wide. It looked like Messi to like, beautiful. I was like, You know, and then I started talking about it or whatever. And what was hysterical was one of the players on the other team heard me talking about it, how it was an awesome play, because I was sitting next to Lil's mom, Rose. Okay. So I was sitting with Rose or whatever, and I was like, Rose, that's one of the greatest plays I think I've ever seen our team or just any player ever make. Lil, like, again, kicked it over the defender in the sand, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is not easy to do.
No.
Got it on the other side in the air, and then bang, crossed it to Trin with one pass. Trin dove at the ball with her feet and tipped it just wide of the net. It was incredible. If they would have scored, I would have flipped the frig out. Anyway, so again, the girl from the other team, she's like giving me faces during the game, like while she's defending. She's like going, you know what I mean? She's giving me faces because I'm like, Rose, your daughter. Jesus Christ, that was incredible. Like, am I completely alone in this? And Rose was like, no, that was pretty awesome. And I was like, but she was real humble, Rose, because, you know, it's her daughter. And stuff like that. Anyway, good stuff, dude. Anyway, really good stuff going on. So that is BB4 we just did. Let's go to BB5, dude. BB5, Ian McDonald. What? All right, BB5, Ian McDonald, little swimsuit special right there. $10, dude. When this book first came out, it was $25. It is Fairy Tale Team Up, Robin Hood and Gretel. Giddy up. Ian McDonald, again, one of these absolutely phenomenal cover artists we are working with. All right, if you guys are interested in older Olympic covers, shoot me an email, and I will see what we got, and I'll offer you every one of those for $10. All right, but you got to shoot me an email on that. But BB5 is where we're focused right now. So BB5, $10. Again, if you're looking for older Olympic 2024 covers and so forth, whatever we still have in stock, shoot me an email or whatever, and I'll see if I can get you covered for $10. Also, same thing. If you want to do multiples on BB5, you certainly may, as long as supplies last. If we have 20 of that book and 20 people buy it, all 20 people are going to get it. If you want to buy 2 of them, what do you got there? I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So if we have people that want more than one of BB5, maybe say you're going to see Ian McDonald at a future convention, something like that. Gary, what's no fair, dude? I don't know what's no fair. All right. So anyway, so again, BB5, you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes, $10. Gary, you could shoot me an email. It's totally fair. Gary, I will answer your email. I promise. All right. All right. So again, if you're interested in that bad boy, when are you running that massive tarp behind you?
They want.
Which one? Do they want this though?
Honestly, you come to the VIP event. Alex has been talking about trying to get rid of some of our older banners. These went to New York Comic Con with us and were part of our old convention setup.
Okay.
So if you come to the VIP event in September, there's a good chance, not these banners specifically, but we are trying to get rid of some
we
of our
sold
older
one last year at the VIP event, didn't we? It was last year.
Yeah, we sold some in Vegas, like even our promotional materials in Vegas. Dude, who was it? I
the
cut my finger.
signs. Someone took the signs. Remember
Someone
the
took
signs?
the signs, but then we had the
Someone took the Zenescope parking sign?
No, in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Remember
Okay.
the signs that you had
it
up
was
for?
the Keith Garvey, like, welcome to Vegas. VIP.
Okay. What were you saying now?
Oh no, I was just saying. I think it was Jeff Briggs. They bought the actual pull-up banner in Las Vegas, and we had to disassemble it to get it out of the metal.
That's right. That's when you got cut with your thumb, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Ember
Moon. All right. I want shower curtain. That's right.
Those are the only Zenescope shower curtains in existence.
Those are the only Tammy, those are a collector's item. All right, dude, I want you to know that. You have the only Zenescope shower curtains in existence. That's why you got to go to a VIP event, people. All right, this is why you got to come. All right, look, Dre, all right, celebrate your birthday with us in September, dude. Get up here, dude. We need you up here. Look, I know I saw you at MegaCon. That means you're in Florida, dude. Easy flight to Philly, dude. Get your butt up here, dude. I'm going to turn you into a bird gang. Bird gang. All right, let's rock on, dude. That is BB number 5. BB number 6 is the 2023 Liberty Comic-Con. All right, a little Drax. I noticed how you didn't put any oopsies or any like.
Technically, that's not.
That's not exactly it's not a Z-rated, but I feel like it's a, what do we call it? Questionable.
It is questionable.
I would feel like it's questionable. All right, there's definitely a water gun. All right. So same thing with BB6. I'm going to offer that I did with BB5, and I'll tell you that in a moment. So if you're interested in BB5, that is our 2023 Liberty Comic-Con anime series. Drax Gal, again, you're going to be able to see Drax in September. You get that book signed. Another reason to come to the VIP event. This is our Grim Fairy Tales 2023 swimsuit special. It is cover G. If you are interested in older Drax covers, all right, shoot me an email and I will tell you what I got available for $15, dude. All right, and I will shoot you some emails. I'm talking about anything from 2024, 2023, older Drax convention specials, and so forth. Shoot me an email on those, and I will get you hooked up. We'll add those to your headlights. 100% Vicente. Vicente! All right, good work out of Vicente. Is that just a picture back there, or is that a cover? That's the cover, dude.
But
All right.
I think, do we remember, it was the Creep Show, the Sun Kumanaki one behind you.
This one here.
Yeah, it was a Creep Show.
This was a cover, yeah. That was a cover we did for a movie night.
It's
I think it was actually the very first movie we ever did. So yes, Tara, that was a cover, but I can guarantee it's sold out. There's no way we have any more of that. I think we started doing movie night covers back in 2023 or 2022.
I think you were doing them before I got here, so it would have been.
It could have been 2021. So this was either from 2021 or 2022. That would be a really tough get to get that. I would think it's going to be on eBay somewhere, and I can do my best to see if I can find out for you, Tara, if you want to shoot me an email as to what book it is. But I can tell you right now, we definitely don't have it. Warner's telling me that was the first movie cover we ever did. I'm 100% right on that. But yeah, that was a movie night cover that we did way, way back when on that bad boy. Big fan of Sons. All right, so again, if you're interested in BB6, if you're interested in older Drax Gal covers, again, shoot me an email, jcandelas@Zenescope, and I will show you what I got as far as older Drax Gal that I have on sale. We're doing all kinds of specials, and I'm rocking it out. All right, let's go to BB7. BB7 is going to be the Z-rated version of that book that you just saw. We're doing it for $50. All right, same thing. If you're interested in older Z-rated Drax, same thing. Shoot me an email. BB7 is $50. It is our 2023 Z-rated Liberty Comic-Con exclusive. Again, covered by Drax Gal. You can get it signed by Drax in Philly at the Philly VIP event. If you're going to San Diego, you can get it signed by Drax there. In fact, at our booth in San Diego, we're going to have Mike Chrome, Ebass, and Drax Gal, all at various times and so forth. If we're lucky enough, Drax will hang out with us the entire time like he did last year. I can tell you right now, we just had an absolutely fantastic time with Drax last year. Going to parties with Drax, hanging with Drax, getting a little trash with Drax, drinking some coffee in the morning with Drax to make a comeback. We just had an absolutely fantastic time with that young man. Drax, this is definitely why Drax is in my harem, dude. He is my Spanish brother from another mother. Big fan of Drax. Hopefully he's bringing his girlfriend with him too as well. The ringer in Quarters, dude. I heard she was whooping up in Quarters. Was Drax's girlfriend. Yeah. She's a delightful young gal too as well. Just an absolutely fantastic couple. Hopefully they're both going out to San Diego, but either way, we're going to be rocking out with Drax. The Sun cover is from, so it was 2020. That was a movie night homage cover. Van Helsing versus League of Monsters 6 cover J. As in, oh my goodness, Jay is complete. David, that's good work out of you, sir. All right, Jay, that saves me from looking that up. All right. So again, if you're interested in BB7, Chris, we're hoping to see you out in San Diego, my friend. I always see Chris out in San Diego. I usually see him in New York too, as well. Again, Dre, another reason to go to the Philly VIP event, dude. We're going to be having an absolutely fantastic time. So again, BB7, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes and it shall be yours. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to BB number 8. BB8, dude. You knew we had to do a BB8. All right, whoa. BB8 is a showcase, a holofoil. Get it up. All right, a 20 print run by Ebass. For those of you that are looking at this cover like, hey, I've seen it before. Yes, you may have. It was at a past VIP event where we had Ebass at the event. We never did this cover into a showcase before. Ula Moss doing an absolutely fantastic job on the colors. All right, if you're interested in this bad boy, it is a 20 print run showcase. Again, it is our 2025 Beach Blast holofoil. Again, for $75. If you're interested in that bad boy, it is a 20 print run. Beep, bop, BB8. All right. So if you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes and it shall be yours. Once again, we are doing this as a 20 print run. All right. We are not making any past this bad boy. All right. All right. So again, if you're interested in BB8, you got to fix his antenna. Like what's her name? Ray. Like Ray does, dude. All right. Again, $75 on that bad boy. Eric Basaldua, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. That is BB8 right there. All right. I think I got more beach. You know what it was, dude? So my nephew came down with me to the beach to see my daughter play.
Oh.
Right. So
Which
Xander and I
one,
go out, dude.
Xander?
So we go out. So first of all, I was hopping up Sam's. You know, I'm a big fan of Sam's Pizza on the boardwalk in Wildwood. So when I first get down on Friday, my room's not ready. I'm like, okay, I'm going to Sam's. So I go to Sam's and grab a slice or two. All right. Then I go to the beach, hanging out. They text me when my room is ready. Go to the room, set up. I'm ready to rock and roll. Go out Friday night with some of the crew from Beach Blast. Saturday, all right. It's after their first game. They win their first game, whatever it was, 4-1, whatever they whooped up. I'm like, gotta go get a slice from Sam's from lunch. All right. So because there was so their game was at 9, and then there was another game I was interested in going to at 11. Was Clint, who's a former coach of Trends. He had a team down there too as well with a bunch of former teammates of Trends, and I wanted to watch those girls play too. But this is what's awesome about Beach Blast. So again, boom, grab a slice at Sam's, go catch their game, catch another game after that at Clint's second team. All right. All right. Then grab some curly fries, head back to the room, wait for Xander. Boom. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Trins game, their afternoon game was at 4. That's the game they lost 1-0. I was pissed. Then I was thinking about going to Sam's again, but I didn't.
Yeah. I mean,
all right. So I had Sam's 2 times. Oh, don't get crazy, Di. All right. So go back to the room, shower, getting ready to rock and roll. Xander comes down. We go to a bar. Now we're drinking it up. We're having a good time. We're watching the Phillies game on Saturday night at a bar on the boardwalk. And Xander's like, all right, take me to the Sam's.
Nuh-uh.
So we got a slice of Sam's on Saturday night.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Then Sunday, Trins games early on, they whoop up. They won like something like 5-1, 5-0 or something like that on Sunday. But they missed the playoffs because they lost that one game 1-0, which sucked. Anyway, Xander's like, "Where do you want to go?" And I'm like, "Dude,
No, please.
I'm like, it's not possible. You really want to go to Sam's?" He's like, "Yes, let's go to Sam's." So we go to Sam's and we get some curly fries and we're rocking it out at Sam's and curly fries. All right, look, Di, I'm an easy man to please.
Yes, you are.
Right.
Yes, you are.
It's very true. All right, so BB8, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it in the notes and it shall be yours. Let's rock on. Let's go to BB9. BB9 is going to be another one of these holofoil showcases. Ba-bam, ba-bam. All right, this one happens to be Jen Leonard. You saw Jen Leonard earlier in the stream. We love her. You love her. Big fan of Jen. All right, Cece De La Cruz doing the colors on this bad boy. This is our 2025 Beach Blast. Again, holofoil showcase. It is a 20 print run. Again, $75 on that bad boy. If you're interested in that bad boy, just put it into the notes. That will be BB9. All right. I think we are ready for some prizes, right, Noah?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to put some names in. All right, take your time doing that. I got more stories, dude. I forget what I was. Oh, I already told the story about the trash. Oh, no, they're ready, Noah? They just fixed last week the window.
Jesus.
So I don't know if I think I told you this story, Di. I had some trees taken out at my place.
Yes,
I did tell you this. Okay.
Yes.
So when I got the trees taken out, the guy that's doing the tree in the front happens to be the crew leader. And I think I want to say his name was Juan. So Juan's doing the tree out front while there's 2 guys in the back, or I'm sorry, just 1 guy in the back working on the one tree because it's on my deck and he literally has to go up and do it by hand. Like, crazy.
That's
Anyway.
that one that's in your deck was built around.
Yes,
it?
it's built around the tree,
Yeah.
right? That's now like gone. Anyway,
Ooh.
it's not completely gone though. I made it into like a sort of a table.
That's
So anyway, the guy in the front, Juan, is working on the tree out front. I hear branches hit the house. Okay, dude? I know it hit the house. Okay? This is in March. Okay? And I don't say anything, but I go downstairs. I'm on the phone with my brother. All right? Jen, Luis, I couldn't agree with you more. Big fan of Jen. Such a phenomenal. Jen, if you get a chance to meet Jen, you're going to be like blown away. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she's a delightful gal. Husband, phenomenal guy. They just make a fantastic team. He writes. She does covers. Just an absolutely fantastic couple. I was fortunate enough to meet them down in Battlegrounds down in Georgia. That was Free Comic Book Day in May. Just absolutely fantastic people. So again, Antonio, you couldn't be more right, dude. Big fan, big fan. All right, so again, trim the tree. Something hits the house. I'm on the phone with my brother. I go and I look at the skylight and I see cracks. And I'm like, Alex, I think they dropped something on my house and they broke it. So this is in March. Here it is, July.
Jesus.
All right, dude. So they came back. I think they came back somewhere in like May with a piece of glass. They were just going to literally put a piece of glass over it. And it broke while it was in their hands.
Oh my
Thank God they didn't get hurt. That would have been really bad. But anyway, they're glass guys. The piece of glass broke or whatever. Then they come back last week and literally finally replace it, dude. So anyway, finally, long story short, taking forever to tell you, it is. Steve, you can get BB9, dude, and you can get BB8. Steve, we got you covered, dude. We got you covered for both, dude. Good stuff. So I'm seeing if I can catch up on any of Mark. It is, dude. Mark, if you want to go to the Eagle game, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, don't wear your Dallas gear. Don't do that. All right. But I can tell you right now, if you want to go to that Eagle game, it is going to be an absolutely fantastic time. It's going to be the raising of the banner. From what I understand, the Eagles are going to raise the banner right in front of Jerry Jones, who's going to be in a booth, of course, watching his team, because the owners get to watch their team in a booth and so forth. They're going to raise the banner right in front of his booth, and then they're going to eventually exit it, and it'll go up where it's supposed to go, up at the top of the stadium. I'm totally kidding, Mark. But they are going to. I'm sure they're going to mess with Jerry Jones in a lot of ways. It should be a lot of fun. Again, if you're interested in BB9, BB8, just put them in the notes, and we got you covered. Gin, Gary, 100%, dude. Couldn't be more happy that I met Gin, and there it went, dude. All right, dude. So I'm going to take this thing down. I'm going to take it off the pedestal. Yeah, I think the pedestal is just a little. You know what it is? The table's got like a little reverberations to it. Let's put her next to Nick. Arg! How do you feel about that, Nick?
Yeah, go Pittsburgh! Yarr.
Go Pittsburgh! Yeah, that's dude. I'm gonna tell you, we had a fantastic time in Pittsburgh.
What a great game.
Yeah, Di, if you ever get a chance to go to see the Pirates in their stadium, it's a fantastic stadium.
Yeah, I've seen their stadium, but I haven't been in it.
You've
But
seen it?
it's-
Yeah, I
it's super nice.
And then what's awesome too is like Phillies fans completely took over. Like I don't want to say it was 50% Phillies fans, but it was darn close. It was like
Not
30-40%
surprised.
took over as far as the stadium goes. And then the Pirates swept us out, dude. I know. I was utterly amazed. But the Phillies are still in first place, dude, which is utterly amazing to me. Maybe I don't know if that's how bad the Mets are, or that's how bad the division is, or actually how bad the league is, because the Phillies are still within a game or two of the Dodgers, who are in first place in the National League. The Phillies are still right there with them. All right. Noah, are we ready to rock and roll? We are.
Yeah, so this first race is going to be for
The medal.
Well, this is going to be for the golden.
What do you got?
I don't have it here. Well, actually, no, let me pull it up. This is going to be for the people who are eligible
Ooh.
for the Gold 1-1 showcase.
All right. So how
because I didn't want to mess it up.
are they eligible in the first place?
I got a list of 30 names
All right.
that said they are eligible. I think they had submitted
Yeah.
an Easter egg scavenger.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, like they had to look through our books during April, find Easter eggs,
Okay.
record them, and send them in.
And submit it. Yeah.
So this was a scavenger egg hunt prize for a golden showcase. All right. Covered by Elias Chadzudas, a 1 of 1. All right. So we got some eggs, dude. All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this again. That was terrible, dude. I was trying to do that. That was the.
No,
I
you
like
did
the
it
first
better
one I had.
the first time. Yeah. That's better.
That's a little bit better. All right. Let's go with that. All right. So let's set off these. Do the eggs hatch?
Let's find out.
Let's do it. Go. Oh, so their heads are popping out a little bit. So the chicks are trying to get out of these eggs.
Oh, so
This-
cute.
I don't want. I do want to say it. It's adorable, dude.
It is cute.
There's John Potton. John, if that looks anything like you, you're adorable, dude. All right, you're a little egg running with little feet, and your head's popping out every once in a while. There's Andy. Oh, there's Brian. I love Brian. All right, I'm a big fan of Brian. Brian, I think, originally helped us set up one of our first away VIP events. Big fan of Brian. There's Georgia Cookson. Georgia, I want you to know that we did a fantastic job wrapping up your canvas art print. Rob did a fantastic job on that today. I was down in the warehouse today. I was pulling a couple orders, and Rob did a fantastic job on making sure that the Baltho is going to get to you safe and sound to the Cooksons. All right, dude. So, Gary! There goes Gary with the home.
Gary won!
And Gary popped out.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. So Gary, there's something that you can make Holly jealous on right
Wow.
there, dude. All right. Right there. A 1-of-1
What
gold
are the
showcase, dude.
chances?
Elias Chadzudis, my Greek brother from another mother, absolutely crushing Karis. All right. What? That has to be ultimate get right there.
Gary's like what I do. You won, Gary.
Gary, you lucky. There it is right there. Steve saying, lucky you right there.
Oh my
Congrats.
God.
A ton of people. Right, Gary. There it is right there. Gary, that makes all the badgering by Hala worth it. Right there, dude. That is an awesome get right there. Noah fixed it. Just kidding. He did not. All right. Congrats to Gary. All right, Gary, let's get some cowbell for you. That's good work. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a good prize right there. All right,
Yeah,
good stuff,
for her,
dude.
too.
All right, so now we're doing the metal. Let's do eggs again. Those eggs are great.
Oh, I got. All right.
You got something else different?
I got something queued up here.
All right, dude. Let's rock it out. So this is going to be for the Microchrome Metal. This is a San Diego Comic-Con Zen Box Metal that we showed earlier. In fact, if you have it, Noah, I'll come running over there during the race and I'll grab it from you.
So you don't freaking die.
Okay, good call, sir. So I want you to know I didn't even come close to that the outlet that I was worried about earlier. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. So I'm thinking maybe it's good as it is. All right. So again, we're gonna show the Microchrome. There it is right there. All right. So if you're interested in that, we got what the heck is going on
Are
there?
they pirates?
It looks like a bunch of costumes.
They're
Let me get those.
pirates.
Oh, they're pirates. Arg! I should be in this race. Arg! I should be eligible for the medal. All right. No, whenever you're ready, set these pirate gals off. All right, and pirates. Damn it! I gotta get on. Oh, David Ross, David, you are a cutie. Good work out of you, sir. All right, Georgia's got her sword and she's rocking, dude. That is some really good stuff going on right there. Who is that with the blue hat? I love that. Is that? I can't
It's
see
a
a name.
mustache.
Because there's so many pirates.
I
and
know.
They're all running.
And
It's slowing the screen. They're running
Yeah.
so fast.
They're running. They're running. It's you ever seen Friends when they're in the chair and they're watching Baywatch and they're like,
No.
they're running. They're running. It's good stuff.
Watch.
All right. So there's if Gary wins
my God, that'd
again,
be crazy.
my goodness, Gary, you're in a little bit of an unenviable
too much
position, but I can
time
tell you right now,
left.
you're hanging in the middle right there. There's Gary Theobald from across the pond doing an absolutely fantastic job. There's Presley. Presley is waving his fantastic flag right there. Oh, there's Ghost Cards. Oh, and who's going to take it? Somebody's going to get there. Arg! Who's Dan? Dan's not the birthday guy, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So Dan takes the treasure chest. Oh, and he's elated. He's jumping around with orange hair. Dan, you look like a goonie. That's good work out of you, sir. All right. And I want to say, let's scroll down. Let's find out. Is Abby in the
I
stream?
don't think
No,
Abby's
she's
here.
not
So-
here.
Abby can be represented by Ryan. So Ryan is 14th.
There you go.
All right. So Abby/Ryan, 14th. Not a bad showing right there. Keep scrolling down, and we'll see where there's Holla. You know what, Scott? You know why you came in 20th? Because you're Woody Woodpecker. All right. And Tammy, you know why you came in 23rd? Because you changed your name to Ember Moon. Okay, dude? That's exactly what happens.
That's why.
There's Jen Leonard at 32. Jen, why are you buying stuff from us? We can give you comps and stuff like that. All right.
I didn't see that.
What's that? Jen, yeah, I know Jen's buying stuff from us. Jen, you're crazy out there. All right. There's Frank. Good to see you guys. Antonio, that's because you're a Cowboys fan. Dre, your birthday did not bring you any luck. All right. Come to the Philly VIP event. I swear you're going to get lucky. It's going to be fantastic. There's Tara. Tara, again, huge thank you to Tara for now buying from me too as well. She's down in Florida. Big fan of Tara. Really enjoy when I talk to her on the phone. Really enjoy the emails and so forth. All right. Look, you think I'm joking. All right. Ember Moon. All right. Haters, Antonio. Antonio, look, I love you, dude. All right. You know I love you. Antonio kept me busy at a convention one time when I was literally doing nothing all day. It was at ZoloCon. And I think I might have saw two people for like a 5-hour span. I told you that story with the older guy that was next to me who was like giving me dirty looks. He was like, "Can you watch my booth?
What do you mean
Why I
you're
take
selling
stuff out of my car?"
$1
And I was like, "Yeah, I can, but I can tell you right now, when the con closes, I'm getting the hell out of here." And then he was freaking giving me dirty looks, and I was packing up my booth. All right, good stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now. Thanks so much, guys. That is it, right? We're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
and,
so-
go
ahead.
San Diego, you already talked about that.
Yes, I already talked about San Diego. Let's talk about some upcoming stuff.
Next week.
We have our VIP event stream, I should say, on Thursday. If you are interested in the link for that, shoot us an email. Shoot me an email, jcandelas@Zenescope. I will make sure I get you the link. Don't email VCons, although I can give it to Di too as well for the link on that.
Yeah,
That is our VIP quarterly summit. That is going to be Thursday, July 31st. That's going to be at 6 p.m. That is VIP only. All right. That is not going to be open to the public. We're not going to be doing it on Facebook. We're not going to be doing it on YouTube Live. It is going to be a private stream, a private link that we have to send to you, and you have to be a VIP. If you are not VIP and you're interested in becoming VIP, shoot me an email and I will tell you how to become so. All right. Jake and Deals and Zenescope right there, and I will tell you all the advantages to becoming VIP. I can tell you right now, we have upped our game on the VIP too as well. Some of you had questions about what is the new package for VIPs and can I get it as an existing VIP? We have answered that. It is on the VIP page right now. All right. Shoot us an email at VIP@Zenescope, and we will direct you to those books that you can get that are brand new for the VIP package. Obviously, it's going to be a lower cost for you than the $150 it would be to become a new VIP. All right. Do we have anything else, Noah, that we need to talk about?
Just this.
All right. Then we got a retailer live stream too as well. That is going to be Tuesday. We do it first Tuesday in each month. That is going to be Tuesday, August 5th. It is going to be with Gateway Comics. That's my main man, Ed, over there at Gateway. Again, look forward to future retailer streams. I definitely got to do something with Silver Moon, my girl Leslie, for sure. Leslie, I'm putting you on the spot if you're listening. I need you to get something done for September or October for sure. All right, so again, that's our retailer live stream. That is going to be at 4 p.m. We're going to have a couple new books. We'll have some graphic novels. We'll have some collectibles, those bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. The other thing is, too, I kind of want to mention to you guys, too, as well is if you're going out to your comic shops and you're seeing no Zenescope on their shelves, tell them to shoot me an email. Tell them to give us a call. We will make sure we start getting Zenescope product out to those stores. Please let me know, and I will make sure those stores are able to get Zenescope product. We are eventually going to have a new distributor taking care of our products, taking care of getting our books out to these stores and so forth. But in the interim, if they want the Grimm's Fairy Tale swimsuit, if they want Neverland Sands of Eternity, if they want Grimm Tales of Terror 7, they want Grimm 98, they got to come directly to us. The only way to get those books is to come directly to us. Give them my email, give them our phone number and so forth. They can give me a call, and I will make sure they're getting set up. We are opening up shops left and right per month. I can tell you right now, in the month of June, we opened up anywhere from 6 to 8 new comic shops doing stuff with us. And I can tell you right now, I want more. All right. I want to make sure all you guys are able to get our books at the shop that you guys go to. Dre, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. Creo, really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Noah, do we got anything else that we got to talk about? All right. So I want to say a huge thank you again to the entire crew for setting up the brand new studio. That is Tara, that's Alex, that's Sam, that's Noah. I want to say a huge thanks to Noah again for setting up the stuff. Noah, I'll make sure I don't knock down my golden girl. I want to say a huge welcome back to Di. All right, Di, we missed you. I gotta say, Sam did a great job filling in. Sam did a great job filling in, and Alex did too. Go ahead, sir.
Also want to give a special shout out to New Jay, the intern, for helping with some of the graphics.
Oh, so that's
good
right.
Jay.
That's right. We got a brand new intern, is Jay. Want to throw a shout out to her. She is a fantastic young gal. She just started interning with us a couple of weeks ago. She is doing an absolutely fantastic. We're getting like all kinds of new people in the warehouse too these days. I see Danny down there all the time. Danny's tearing it up.
Danny's down there. My 2 nephews, Ryan and Jake, are down there.
Those are your. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Jake, dude.
Yep.
I thought Jake looked familiar to me, and I was like, I don't think. And he looks like Don a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. All right. Good stuff,
Yep.
dude.
just
Yeah, I played
part-time
football
helpers.
against. I think when he was like 9.
Yeah.
I played football against him.
Yeah.
Right. And I think he housed me. I think one time we're going over the middle at like 8.
Well,
Yeah,
Ryan's
he's-
a big kid.
He is a pretty big kid.
Yeah.
Right. I would not want to play football against him now. That'd be all bad for me. So again, Thanks so much. I want to say a huge thank you to all you guys. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic 4th. You had a great time with your families, with your friends. Hopefully you were safe. Didn't do anything absolutely too crazy with fireworks and so forth. We will see you for the VIP event at the end of this month. If you're not VIP, again, shoot me an email and I will show you how to join. I think that's pretty much it. I want to say congrats to our winners, dude. Happy birthday once again to our birthday people. Tammy, I'm still mad at you. I think that's pretty much it, dude. We are out.